Hello, and welcome to another Behind the Music, our Transfigured Nights series where we talk with the artists who are performing. Our next program is on January 18th. It's a Sunday at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary for a wind quintet concert. And today I'm joined again by Willa Henigman, who is oboist with the Dallas Symphony, talking about the program that is coming up. Hi, Willa. So good to see you again.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing?
Doing well, thanks. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Now, last year when you guys played, it was such a hit that everybody requested that you would do it again this year, especially because last year, while the sanctuary was under renovation, it was in the performance hall. And now we get to hear you in the renovated acoustics of the sanctuary. I wonder if you can talk a little bit about what the difference has been. I think you had, what, one or two rehearsals already in preparation in the new space.
We did, and we absolutely love the way it sounds in there. Last year, when we played our program, the last piece was quite loud, and we were a little bit worried in the very small space that maybe we were going to be a little off-putting to the audience because the wind instruments really can project quite well. And so now we feel like we have a little bit more space to spread out and we feel a little bit more, maybe more comfortable with the slightly larger space. And just the acoustics are wonderful. We were in there just yesterday rehearsing and it was very gratifying to hear.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, I know it's made a difference even as an organist to get to play in that
Mhm.
space and what having that there is a it's interesting you talked about feeling like you have more presence, you get to relax into it. It always feels for us that there's like a support underneath you, that it's not always necessarily a dry room, but having that the cushion behind it feels like you can just relax into it. So I think that's
Mhm.
really exciting. So what are you guys playing? What do we get to hear this time?
Well, the first two pieces on the program are sort of a good representation of what wind quintets can offer. They're both nature pieces. The first piece is called Pastoral, it's by Amy Beach, and the second is a piece called Roaring Fork Quintet by Eric Ewazen, and that's about the Roaring Fork Valley, River Valley in Colorado. And so wind instruments have historically been used to depict nature. We have the hunting uh, calls in the horn, we have the shepherd's pipe, but even, the wind instruments are very easily able to simulate bird calls or, rushing water or, it's just the wind instruments lend themselves to these sort of bucolic pieces or pastoral pieces. And so the first piece is a nice by Amy Beach is a just short little pastoral. And she actually wrote it. She did a lot of her composing at the McDowell Colony in southern New Hampshire, where I actually summered near there and did a festival for 20 years back in the 90s and 2000s. That it's a gorgeous place. The McDowell Colony was right down the road from where we performed. And I visited the colony a few times. They have only one day a year that they open up the colony to outsiders. It's an artist retreat where people, composers and writers get to go and just not have any distractions. And so Amy Beach was there for many summers in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. And the program note for this piece that she wrote, Pastoral, says that it was composed late in the 40s, but that there's an early draft of it from 1921. So, but both from the McDowell Colony residency that she had. And so it's kind of interesting that, she had these ideas and I guess she liked to write music about nature. And so this is a kind of little representation of her outdoor ideal. So we have the wind players blending in this lovely uh, 6/8 pastoral mood, and that's another kind of standard thing for pastoral music is that it's in six, bum 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 bum. So kind of walks you through the woods or the by the river. And then Eric Ewazen's piece is very colorful. There's three movements, each depicting a different facet of the river valley and the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, and there's just great moments for each of the instruments and the different colors of the winds versus the horn and the it's really fun to play and is very good tone painting, I guess, of the setting.
Beautiful. Yeah,
So that's yeah.
I love your connection with the Amy Beach piece and with that institute as well. I think that's really special. And yeah, an artist to get to go away to a place without distractions. I mean, that is the dream, isn't it?
Right. Well, my summer festival was not the McDowell Colony. It was yeah, we performed all summer long, but it was really nice to have that whole artistic community right next door, and we ate at the same local diner that some of the artists would come to. It was fun.
That's perfect.
That
That's
was fun.
perfect.
And
And what's the
also,
third
and
piece?
the third piece is it's called Juego de Ladrones, which means Game of Thieves. And it's by by Oscar Navarro, Spanish composer, and he based this entire piece on a book by Miguel de Cervantes. So it's another very colorful piece, but with a real Spanish flavor. So the story is about these two young people who join this group of thieves and start traveling around Spain. They go Toledo to Seville and everything. And so the composer has tried to both depict the characters in music. So there's a lot of sort of mysterious kind of, sneaky music at the opening as he's sort of introducing these nefarious characters, and then he does a depiction of Seville, which is beautiful melismas in the winds and with all this the city Spanish flair that you can imagine. And so every movement has a lot of different character. There's some slow, some fast, but some of it sounds like they're getting chased by the law enforcement or something, but it's pretty active and it goes like crazy to the end. So that'll be an exciting finish, I think.
Still depicting nature with winds, just a chase scene.
A different kind of nature, human nature, maybe.
That's perfect. That's perfect. What's it been like for now? Is this the same group of you that played last year?
Well, almost. It's three of the five of us. Helen Blackburn and Tom Fleming played last year as well, but our clarinetist this year is Phil Paliolonga, and our horn player is Susie Frazier, who's played at Transfiguration many, many times with her brass quintet. And she was just saying to us yesterday, she really likes playing with woodwinds because, she doesn't have to play so loud. And yeah, she says
That's
it's
perfect.
really
We won't
fun.
tell. We'll keep that secret
Yeah,
in house.
yeah. So shouldn't have said that, but anyway, but it's really fun, and I've worked with all of these players before, and it's just really nice to talk about the music and to get ideas about how we should make it better, and everyone's really so into it and ready, and I'm really excited about the next week.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, the program sounds great. I know you all have so much fun when you're together.
Mhm.
And so it's so great to get to hear a little bit about it. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about next week?
Mm, No, I think just enjoy the sanctuary. I mean, is this the first Transfigured Nights that's going to be in the actual room?
We have had, of course, our even songs in there, but I think this is the first like chamber music concert that we've had.
Hmm.
We'll have in May. We're doing the Haydn Mass, and we had some strings. I guess we did the Foray Requiem in the fall for All Saints, and so that was with some orchestra, but this is definitely the first of its kind, and to get to feature winds, and so
Oh, that's
it's
great.
gratifying
Well,
to get to have it be all of you too.
yeah, well, I'm very excited about it. So thanks so
Wonderful.
much to Joel for inviting us.
Well, so thrilled to have you back. And so that is Sunday, January 18th at 7 o'clock in the sanctuary at the Church of the Transfiguration in Dallas. Would love to have you there. It sounds like a wonderful program and would love to get to see you. Willa, thank you so much for your time today. Great to talk to you as always.
Thanks, Jonathan.